Hello, how y'all doing? This is Sean B. Stewart coming, Breaking Chains Network coming, baby. Yes, I'm breaking all the bondage. I'm getting rid of all the stuff that I used to do in the past. I'm getting delivered from the Lord. The devil, get away from me. I'm not going down that path. I'm not going back to the past. I'm trying to make sure that I'm going with what my father been trying to tell me for years. The topic will be on control. Control. Or you have everything controlled or not. So the scripture will be coming from Isaiah 55, 8 through 9. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declare the Lord. As the heaven are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. They're saying like the Lord gonna let you sometime lead the way, and sometimes that way that we think is right, we gonna go down the road. And then eventually we go down the road and then we find ourselves like, man, this is not working out. What am I doing wrong? What can I do better to ease this way? And sometimes when you think you have everything controlled, but you don't. God will allow you to have control of your life circumstances until He asks you, are you ready for me to take control? And that's what it says, my ways is your ways. My thoughts is your thoughts. It's basically trying to tell you your plans is ran out. All the resources is ran out. Now it's my turn to do my job. Because I'll let you do it for 40 years, 30 years, 50 years. It doesn't matter how long it took you to get back to me. And now it's my turn. And I will show you the way that you were supposed to be going. And it's much easier the way that I take. But a lot of us, we want to do it our own self. We think we're grown and realize that when we get to that point of dead end street. Dead end street. Yes. Everybody went down that road before. We thought everything was good until we ran out of our resources. You know what I'm saying? Like life in general, you can run into something that's kind of like basically trying getting to the point that you be losing your life, or something happened to you and you thought that was the right thing to do, but you know. But he's trying to tell us like, I mean, your way was good, but when you put everything in my hands, I could change it around and make it 10 times better what you was trying to tell me. And he was letting everybody to this day. He letting everybody figure out their own paths. Until we get to that point that's like our body is drained, our body is done, and it's always is done. Once we get done with always, just like right now today's, once the world realizes that we can't do nothing without God, man, if we just let God in the driver's seat, this whole world will be a totally different atmosphere. All the good in there, positive energy, you know, the devil, you know, gone in the trunk of the car, you know what I'm saying, fleeing away. And sometimes we get into this situation, we take control of the situation. And you realize that that's not good. That's not good for us. It's gonna wear your body out to a point that, you know, you got bags on your eyes, you can't sleep, you know what I'm saying? You thinking about the situation in your sleep. That's the devil trying to mess with your head. You know what I'm saying? You up all hours of the morning. You worrying about what that person doing, what that person doing, what that person doing, instead of just trying to focus on what God trying to guide you. But you know what I'm saying? That's basically what's going on today. He letting us know, like, hey, all your plans, all your scenarios, all your resources is ran out. It's about that time to upgrade your procedure. Yeah, it's time for upgrading of what we missing out of. We need to get back to him to organize our lives. You know what I'm saying? People are suffering because of what we steady going by the old system of the generation curses of what the government trying to do. Looking at what generation is right now, we in this thing. Just go back and continue on, go back and what this generation of everybody been. You know what I'm saying? After every generation, the plan, the same plan over and over again. It's time to do an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Just like an upgrade from a big name business, changing the name, but not changing the whole system. God want to change the whole system. He just don't want to just upgrade. He don't want to change the name. He want to upgrade. He want to go in there and fix some things to just like your hearts. He want to go in there and fix the hearts of what we've been thinking and what we've been doing. And I'll take all the stuff that we've been thinking and put his name on it. We need to go back to him for everything now, man. This system that we've been doing is overdated. The system we've been going through is over. It's over. It's time to have a new relief in our life. It's time to go back to him. You know what I'm saying? He said it's that time. It's time to update. Yes, we having all these updates around the country, but our country as a whole need an update. The system that we in right now is outdated. It's outdated. It's time for him to go in, change some stuff around, start shaking up some stuff, doing what we gotta do to come back to him. It's time to shape up, man. This country got a lot of bags under our eyes because we working too hard. All them doctors right now and all the lawyers and everything, everybody's working too hard right now. They overdrive. God trying to tell us like, hey, I could go in there and slow everything down. You know what I'm saying? It's time to just slow down and realize what we have in front of us. Cherish these moments. We can't cherish the moment because we keep running. God said, why you running for? It's time to settle down. It's time to look over life and what life has granted to us. A lot of us is woken. And we trying to cherish every moment as possible. Life situations take us to a point like, man, this could have been our life. This could have been me. But most people, we steady. Instead of trying to take one thing at a time, we trying to take all the baggage all at once. God don't want us to do that. He want us to bring everything back. We don't want, if he trying to say, whatever you controlling, it's not working. Look at it. Look at your circumstances right now. Whatever we doing right now is out of control. He trying to bring us back in control. And trying to show us like, this is what you could do. I already told you in the last video. You have everything pictured. He already know that we gonna mess up. He already know that. That's why he built us this way. We are the strongest mind beings on earth. But when we don't know what's going on, everything start coming out of control. It's time to go back to him. It's time to go back, man, because like I said, it's about that time now. He giving us more and more time, more mercy to get ready. Everything is out of control right now. And he trying to tell us, man, we need to get back in business. Stop focusing on next week. Focusing on right now. I don't care what you're doing, getting ready for bed. Don't think about tomorrow. Everybody anxious of what's going on, what they gonna do tomorrow, instead of figuring out what we doing right now. Cause right now I need to be in mind with my son, trying to just nurture him to get to work, get to bed, and make sure he's good. I'm right here trying to tell the Lord's people we need to get ourselves back in line, get our control back, get our life back in order. Take one day at a time. Take an hour, take a second, just slow down. He trying to tell us, slow down. We looking at the past right now. This is the past. He don't want us to look at the past every 20, 30 years. He wants us to look at the future. What can he do? What can everything comes out? He wants us to see the better future. Not looking at the past. All this chaos. We looking at what's going on back in the past. He bringing all this stuff up to show us we need to do an upgrade. All the stuff that we doing, we bringing it back on ourselves. Yes, we all out of control, everybody, even including me. I'm trying to tell you, that's everything that's not aligned with you, go back to the Lord. Because I will acknowledge my flaws. Please, I'm just trying to tell you, man, this is what it is. Isaiah been trying to tell us. If you go back to Isaiah, that whole book, the Lord is upset. I didn't even get through the whole book. He's been putting prophecy on every nation. And that's what he's doing right now. He's trying to get us to understand, like, this is not working anymore. We need to upgrade. Y'all upgrading all these parts of the country, parts of the city, the county, but y'all not upgrading inside of yourselves. What are y'all doing to make this better? We need to get back in control of our lives instead of trying to figure out what everybody else is doing. Get back to being in control, but make sure you put God first. He will align with everything what you're trying to accomplish. I'm telling you, man, get those bags out your eyes. Get that sleep out your eyes. Wake up rested. Some of us is rested right now, and some is still trying to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow, what we're going to eat tomorrow, how we going to live the next few years. No, focusing on right now. That's what he wants to do. So, man, y'all need to get back in control of y'all lives. For real. We are looking at the past right now. We don't need to do that. We need to look at the future. So I got to get out of here, man. Like my mama told me, be good, trust God, have faith.